LCM and HCF. Previously, we have seen about the numbers and its factors, also its multiples. In that, when we say two numbers, we can list out the factors of the number. Among the factors, which are all the things are common, and among which is the greatest, that is HCF. LCM is fully related on this multiples. A number will have infinite number of multiples. Given any two number, we may write infinite number of multiples. In that, how many multiples are common between that, and which is the least one? That is the approach. First, we will start with what is HCF, what is LCM, why we have to study that. Okay. See, HCF can be abbreviated as highest common factor. This has other name too. That name is GCD, meaning greatest common divisor. Okay. And how do we find this HCF? There are several methods. The first method is by the definition, using factors of the number. And the second method is using the prime factorization. Okay, only the two methods we are going to see. Why do we need to find the HCF of two given numbers first of all? You see, you have birthday, right? When is your birthday? 21st December. So on 21st December, you invite all your friends to home. Like you have 12 friends. For them, you buy pizzas, sandwiches, cold drinks, soft drinks, everything. Like each person should get equal number of pizzas, equal number of sandwich, equal number of coke. What is it, sir? We'll give one to each other, right? Is it or not? Okay. After going home, after coming to a party, going to home, you want to offer them fruits. For that, you went to a fruit shop and you brought some fruits. Only what are all the fruits available you brought? Say for example, 100 apples only available and 20 mangoes are available, and say for example 50 bananas are available. Okay, all these three foods should be given to your friends when they are going to home. Okay, but for your friend, say for example Amrit likes apple most, and Santosh like mangoes most. So these all mangoes, will you give it to Santosh? All the three fruits should be divided equally to all the friends. So how many friends you invited? 12 of them. Okay. For this, how many friends you can invite, that like you can calculate. So a number which divides 100, 20 and 50 will be the number of apples, number of mangoes, number of bananas. Okay. So what is the number that divides this equally? 5. 5 2, 10. That is all. So what is the HCF, highest common factor for this? Likewise, you have to calculate. Okay. Now, this example itself will take. See, for this 3 number, we need to find the HCF. List out all the factors of 100. Factors of 100 are what? 1, 10, sorry, not 1, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10. After that, 20. Is 15 a factor? No. And after that, 25, 50, more than 50, there is no factor, only 100. That is all. Only these are all the factors of 100. Any other numbers did I left? Can you say? Okay. Then the factors of 20. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. And the factors of 50. 1, 2, 5, 10, 25 and 50. These are all factors of the given number. In this, for all the 3 numbers, what are all the common factors? The common factors. 1 is common, 2 is common, 5 is common. That is all. Okay. Now, anything else is common? No. So, among this common factor, which one is the greatest? 10. So, the HCF, highest common factor of the given numbers. Highest common factor of the given numbers is, given numbers are 100, 20, 50 is 10. Meaning what? For 10 persons, you can divide this equally. See, for 10 persons, then each person will get how many mangoes? For each person, this 100 divided by 10, which means 10 apples you can give, and this 20 divided by 10, 2 mangoes you will give, and 50 divided by 10, 5 bananas you can give. Okay. So, all the persons will have equal number of fruits of each kind. Clear? This is one way of finding the HCF. See, it takes lots of time to list out these numbers, after that common, after that in that greater things. It takes time. So, instead of doing this method, using the factors, there is another method by the prime factorization. You know about prime factorization? Last class we have seen. That means first we have to list out the number, represent the number as a product of primes, which means we have to prime factorize the number. After that, what we have to do, that I will tell you. You see, prime factorization. Represent this 100 as product of primes. Can you say what is prime factorization of 100? Like 2 is the least common, least prime number that can divide 100. So, we have 50, then again 2, we have 25, then again here 5, here 5. So, the 100 can be represented like 2 square into 5 square. Okay, and this 20 can be represented as, we start with 2, then 10, again we start with 2, 5, that is enough. So 2 square into 5. Here for 50, it is obvious, we can start with 2, 25, so again 5, yes, 2 times 5 square. You see, in this prime factorization, what are all the things are common? See, here 2 times 2 common, 2 times 2 common, only 1 time 2 common. Then how many 2's are common between all these 3? 1 time 2. So 2 is common between all these. See, here 2 times 5, here also 2 times 5, here 1 times 5. How many 5's are common between these 2? These 3? Only 1 5 and nothing else. If you are getting confused in this means, we can write this like 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. Here 2 into 2 into 5. Here 2 into 5 into 5. And we can mark what are all the common things. 1 2 is common and 1 5 is common. Other than that, nothing is common. Okay. So the HCF is 10. This is the both ways. Which one is easy for you, the first one or this one? Second one is easy every time. This we can easily find, and this also we can easily write. Okay. So most preferably people will use this method only. Have you copied writing this? The previous method, factors. Yeah, okay, good. Shall I erase everything? No. That is the thing about this HCF. Now, the same way, can you find the HCF of given any 3 numbers? You just try finding the GCD of 24, 36 and 84. (24, 36 and 84). Can you find? Make it fast. Have you done? What is your answer? Okay. 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 What is GCD? Okay. Okay. Then totally 2 square times 3 is what, man? What number? Think well and answer. 2 square is 12. Okay. Okay. That is it. And the next, the LCM, least common multiple. After this, I'll be giving questions in both LCM and HCF. You should do it. Okay. The LCM means least common multiple. Least common multiple. We'll take that example itself. What are all the numbers we have taken? 100, 20 and 50. First we'll write. This also has two methods. Actually 3 methods, but we're going to see only 2 methods. Okay. First method is by using the multiples. Using multiples. We'll list out the multiples of the 100. Multiples of 100 are what? 100, 200. Remember what is the multiples? Product of this number with the counting numbers. 300, 400 and so on. And this second number 20. What are the multiples of 20? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120 and so on. It goes. And then what are all the multiples of 50? 50, 100, 150, 200, 250 and so on. Okay. Now these are all the multiples. Okay. And then on this multiples, what are all the common multiples? First we will see. The common multiples are look out for the common multiples. Is this 100 is same? 100 is common or not? Yes. Likewise, if you proceed further, 200 will come or not? Here also 200 is there. Okay. Also 300 is there. If you proceed further, 300 will come in this or not? So 300. These are all the common multiples. Likewise, the list goes on. Among the common multiples, which one is least? 100. Okay. That is it. So the least common multiple is 100. Like the previous one, this method also looks like time consuming. So we'll go for that prime factorization. In the prime factorization, I hope you remember this 100 we can write it like 2 square into 5 square, is it or not? Previously we have written. Then this 50 we can write it as 2 into 5 square, and 20 that is 2 square into 5. Okay. In this, the least common multiple, whenever we have to calculate the least common multiple, we have to write product of all factors, all the available factors, you see 2, 5, everything, but with the highest power we have to multiply. With what power? Highest power. See this LCM, we have only 2 factors here, one is 2, another one is 5. So 2 is one factor, 5 is one factor. What is the highest power of 2 in all the 3 cases? We compare all the 3, which one has the higher? 2, that one will take. Okay. And 5, what is the highest power of 2? So highest power of 5 in all the 3 cases? 2. If there is any other factor, for example here 7 is there, means that 7 also we have to write, and we have to consider the highest power of 7 is 1. Okay, that is it. So into, not into, if that is 7 means here into 7. Result, this LCM is what? 100, that is it. So I demonstrated 2 methods, one is using the multiples, another one is using the prime factorization. Which one would be easy for you? Prime factorization is easy. Okay, let me summarize. Have you done writing everything? Okay, shall I erase? See, LCM means it is the least common multiple. That means this 100 can be divided among the peoples. Okay, I need to divide the fruits equally to my friends. How much fruit I should buy? I should divide the fruits equally to my friends. Then how much fruits I should buy? Then for that case, you invited these many people, 100, 20, 50 from each class, like your neighboring class, section A, section B, section B, section C. In that, these many people will come. For them, you have to divide equally. So how much fruits we can order for each class? That is this LCM. HCF is, when you have that many fruits, how many friends you can call? That is it. You see, in short, the HCF is a kind of divisor that divides whatever we have in our hand. Okay, and this LCM is a kind of dividend. Using the numbers we are having in our hand, we should divide this LCM. Okay, so this HCF is product of common factors with least power, and LCM is product of all factors with highest power. Okay, in this, while HCF common factor only we should take, for LCM all factors we should take. Also in HCF the least power will take, and for LCM the highest power will take. That is the difference. This is the summary. Also this LCM and HCF shares a relationship between these two as well. Whenever we have two numbers, let A and B be two numbers. For these two numbers, we are calculating the LCM and HCF, means that will satisfy this relation. The product of two numbers is equal to LCM into HCF of two numbers. This A into B is what? Product of given numbers actually. Okay, that is it. With this note, I'll be giving you some questions. You have to solve those. Have you written everything? Shall I erase? Find the HCF of 60 and 72. Find the LCM of 15, 30 and 50. LCM of 9 and 18. Also HCF also you find. HCF of 42, 63 and 140. And LCM and HCF of 48, 144, 288. Only these 5 questions. Try to finish within 5 minutes. Also take one more question. The same LCM and HCF of 14, 28, 64, not 64, 84 and 11. Started doing? You also finish all these questions and say the answers in comments. Thank you.